Back at it again. Haiti Biz News Show, Monday to Friday, bringing you news that's going to keep you engaged, informed, and reacting in the most optimal way for your business, investment, and entrepreneurial activity. Today is the 17th of April. Let's talk about it. We have some issues, some concerns going on over in Artibonite Valley, central area, north of Port-au-Prince, but in the central area, just south of Okap. It's a very long valley in between mountain ridges in the north of Haiti. It's a very, very fertile area because of the Artibonite River and canals that branch off of that ultimately flows from the mountains to the Gulf area of Haiti. And this area has, for a long time, it has always produced a lot for Haiti, from rice to a lot of other crops. I mean, this area alone has a capacity to feed all of Haiti if only it was properly invested upon and infrastructure put in place. Jovenel Moise, when he first got in office, engaged in the caravan of change that did quite a bit of investment across the country, but with a specific emphasis in Artibonite Valley. It was over $4.4 million put into Artibonite Valley. A list of improvements that had happened there was the repairing of canals, repairing of roads. We had the clearing of drainage canals. We had improvement to a dam that held a lot of water. We had sanitation to certain swamps. And of course, technical assistance. There was quite a bit of work done in that area. Today, however, the farmers are complaining. They're complaining primarily it's a lack of rainfall. Lack of rainfall has really affected a good part of Haiti, but especially that area. We've expected the rainy season should have kicked in by now. We should have had quite a bit of rain in that area, and we're just not seeing it. And that's affecting a lot. And further, some of the things that were put in place to sort of help with that, we're starting to see how perhaps the amount of investment done in that area wasn't enough. We have certain drainage canal systems and water pumps failing, and the few that are there aren't enough, right? Farmers are complaining that a lot of the equipment that were put by the government to help them, some of the block managers who were given responsibility are misusing those funds, those equipment, but ultimately it's affecting their capacity to do work. And of course, we're having even the equipment that is getting into their hands. There's an issue of incorrect equipment, right? The equipment wasn't necessarily purchased with the specific challenges of Artibonite Valley in mind, because once it does start raining, once the areas that these tractors and et cetera are being used, the soil gets too moist, and the tractors really can't be as productive as if they had purchased the more appropriate equipment. So those are the problems. So how do we talk about solutions, right? And so some of the solutions, for sure, from the very upset, we should have had farmers right at the heart of the discussions, right? Because if we had producers who were working with the caravan change and the other planners who are looking to put effort and investment and work into that area, we certainly wouldn't have had the difficulties and the issues that some of these farmers are facing in terms of the structure and et cetera. Certainly a functioning credit system, which still doesn't exist. There's been some talk about putting such a system in place that isn't connected with the government, isn't connected to any particular politician. So we got to work on that. Other things like subsidizing fertilizer, and especially things that are especially very common in more developed countries. For example, being able to purchase seeds beforehand and then paying it back with the output of the harvest. These structures aren't in place, and they would help tremendously if they were, right? So there's analysis. There's certainly, quite a bit of opportunity for those looking to see a better agriculturally solid Haiti. As much as possible, if those entrepreneurs that can go into those areas and provide for-profit options, right? I mean, for profit for them, but options that ultimately the goal here is to be sustainable, right? Because the government came in, did these projects, moved out, and now, right, the folks are on their own. Whereas if there were a group of entrepreneurs who came in and provided those same effects, right, but instead did it in a way that was profitable, so that they could sustain, maintain the area, continue to be there to support, to have resources to support these farmers, we probably would have a much less dire situation for these farmers currently. So again, as much as possible, let's think about when we're acting, especially if we can do it in an entrepreneurial path, because again, the capacity, this area has the capacity per year to create 4.5 hectares of food production, right? Which is far more than what's being imported currently. If only there was investment, if only there was a focus there instead of other parts of Haiti and other sectors, right? So I think that's my take. For more information, don't forget HaitiBizNews.com, HaitiBizNews.com, HaitiBizNews.com. Like what I'm doing, give a like, comment, like to hear your perspective, subscribe if you haven't yet. Until we're back at it again, we'll be back at it again.